What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Show. I am about to get the special guest on the Iccy Show. Just bear with me, and I'm going to tag her on. I hope everyone's having a blessed Monday. So I just sent her the invite. As soon as she comes on here, we're going to start the Iccy Show. I know a lot of kids went back to school, so how are you feeling, you parents that had your day back? How was normal life? And it wasn't normal for the kids because they had to wear the mask, but, you know, at least they got to go back and pray that they all stay healthy this year. If you want to be a guest on the Iccy Show, inbox your girl, Jackie Brown with 2 C's, I.E. Brown. I am booked until January, so, you know, if you're trying to be on my Iccy Show, don't wait till the last minute to be on my Iccy Show. Inbox me. I do have some cancellations this next week. I sent you the invite. You should have it. Hey, welcome to the Iccy Show. How are you doing?
I'm good. Oh my God, that is a trip.
It took us a half hour to get on this. This is crazy.
I know.
Well, welcome to the Iccy Show. Again, this is the second time I have you, Miss Norris, on here. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. So how's your health been?
It's been good. It's been pretty good.
I seen you went to the concert the other day. I liked what you were wearing. You were looking fresh.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. How was it out there?
It was okay. It could have been a little better, but you know what I'm saying? It was okay. For it to be a Rick Ross concert, it really could have been a whole lot more people.
Now, were people wearing masks or no?
No. Most there were some people wearing masks, but most no.
That's crazy. It seems like it's going up everywhere, but I don't know.
I have no idea. It is going up. It really is. It's going up really bad up here in Lubbock. So
Yeah,
I
same.
mean, I'm wearing my mask regardless, so it is what it is.
Yeah, today. You know what's crazy? Today I went to my son. He's going to middle school, and they said it's mandatory mask. None of the teachers were wearing the mask. I'm like, you're making all these kids wear the mask, but you're not wearing the mask. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, yeah. The teachers are wearing masks in my daughter's school, so.
I hope they start doing it. So, since the last time I had you on the Icey Show, has any books come out?
No, the book hasn't came out yet. The Chronicles of a Warrior, the book which you're featured in, hasn't came out yet. I'm still working on that. Still waiting on a couple of people to, give me their stories. But if they don't come out with their stories within the next month, then I'm gonna go ahead and publish it, and it should be out by January.
And let them know what you're actually looking for if someone wants to actually be in your book.
In my book, okay. Well, the book is called The Journey. Sorry, the book is called The Chronicles of a Warrior, and it's pretty much about books. It's pretty much about stories that individuals who suffer from hereditary blood disorders or any type of disorder, to tell their story, to show awareness to it, especially sickle cell, which I suffer from myself. Um, I'm really trying to get awareness out with that, because it affects mostly African Americans, and there's not a known, there's a disease. It's a disease, and it's not known in the world. So I want to show awareness to it as much as I can as possible.
Definitely, and I know it's a very painful disease, very painful.
Yes, it is very excruciating pain. It's causing your joints. Um, you can get it from sickle cell. You can develop a whole lot from that. You can develop vascular necrosis, which is in your hips and your shoulders, which is called deteriorations. You can develop asthma. You can develop congested heart failure. It has a lot to do with your heart, the rhythm of your heart, things like that. Immune system, things like that.
So all your major your components are basically functions everything for you.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah. I have a friend, and it's crazy because you're in Texas, he's in Texas, and he has it, and he was actually in bed for 9 days crying, like, and I'm not trying to put him down on it in any form or shape, but this disease is very painful, people. I know, well, she's the third person I know that has it, and the guys, they say it's like having a baby. They're in pain, severely in pain, and a lot of doctors don't prescribe them pain medicine. And do you want to let them know why they don't prescribe, like?
They don't describe us pain medicine because it's kind of like a stigma. Like, they think that we're drug seekers, but we're not drug seekers. We're really just needing pain relief. Having sickle cell is very painful. It causes our blood cells are abnormally shaped. They're not shaped like normal people. They're abnormally shaped. They're crescent shaped, so they get stuck in our crevices and our joints of our body, causing the pain. Um, and so when the blood cells get stuck, they don't flow normal through our blood cells. I mean, through our blood veins, sorry. And so they get stuck, and that causes pain wherever it gets stuck at.
So is it like a blood clot, and then it just, blood trap?
Yes, somewhat like a blood clot. It's
Oh, that's
very
very
similar.
painful. Very
It's
painful.
very similar. Yeah, it's very similar.
Oh wow, that's crazy. I get blood clots, and that that pain is. I just had one 2 weeks ago. That's
Mm-hmm.
no joke. That's very. I take a shot of blood thinner shot every day, and that pain is crazy. You
Yes.
know, you ever get that Charlie horse pain in your calf, and you like. I heard that's my friend was saying that's how his body feels, like his whole body. Do you feel like
Yes, it
that?
is. Yes, it is. It's very, very sharp and dull pain.
Wow. What made you start writing books?
I apologize. You said what?
What made you start writing books?
I started writing books so I can, like again, I said, so I can show awareness to it. I was born with sickle cell, and so every time I go into the hospital, it's always a difficult time for me. They always seem to not want to give me the right pain medicine or the correct, say the correct pain medicine or the correct dosage. They always want to give me a low dosage. The medicine that I usually take that actually does help is Dilaudid. I usually take around 2 to 3 milligrams of Dilaudid, and they usually doesn't want to give me that much because, like I said, they're pretty much labeling us as drug seekers. So it's kind of difficult for us when we do go. And there are some staffs and there are some doctors that do understand what we're going through, and so they do help us out. But the ones that don't, they really do criticize us a lot about that.
Well, those doctors need to really learn about this disease. It's an ugly disease. It's a very painful disease. I know 3 people that go through it. And like I said, my boy, I mean, he was crying, and I felt so bad for him. He has a baby, so it's hard to take care of a baby, and being a dad, and you know, it. I mean, you feel bad, and I wish I was in the same town to help him. But it's crazy the pain. He said they give him morphine, and he has to go to the
It doesn't
hospital every
help.
time he said, yeah, morphine and Dilaudid. He said it didn't work, and they gave him I think Percocet something. It didn't work, and then he's on the morphine, but he says he takes quite a few, but he has to stay there, so it's time consuming. When they can simply write a prescription for you guys to have a pain medicine that you can do it at your house, because first of all, the hospitals are so expensive to have patients in it just for pain medicine. I understand the restrictions, but this disease is very painful. And I feel
Yes.
like doctors need to be a little bit lenient on the pain medicine, on cancer, on sickle cell, other diseases that are out there. That's why pharmaceuticals made medicine for these patients.
Right. Right. And yeah, that's the reason why I actually did start writing. I have my first book out, which is The Journey of a Strong Black Woman Lived with Sickle Cell Anemia, and it's available on Amazon. And
Go.
it's pretty much a book about my life living with sickle cell and dealing with sickle cell. And it also has important facts about what sickle cell is and how it affects our body.
Okay. Now, do autograph books and send them out, or do you send them out? If someone wants to autograph, can they get one?
All my books come autographed regardless. So if you want a book, I have physical copies. You can just inbox me and I'll write your information down. You can send the fee to my Cash App, which is the $ A Better Life 2. And I will have it signed, date, and send it out to you. It's also available on Amazon, paperback, and Kindle.
Okay, okay. What is your goal? How many books would you like to accomplish? Um,
I want to take a day at a time. I don't want to just really set a number right now because how sick I am and how, the worse and, the older I get, the worse it gets. So, but realistically, I would say maybe about, I don't know, I want to say maybe about 10, 20 books.
that's good.
I have a lot of knowledge and a lot of, you know, things that I want to do as far as, showing awareness to it and things like that. I also have a nonprofit organization called ABLS, A Better Life for the Sickly, where we provide financial assistance to those who have hereditary blood disorders and need help as far as with medication, transportation, and things like that. So that's another way that I'm doing to show awareness to it. Also doing a lot of podcasts, fundraisers. I have an event coming up October 9th that's showing awareness to sickle cell. And it's my second annual Love to Laugh comedy and poetry event. And
Nice.
it's going to be a lot of important people. I have a red carpet. My red carpet host is Shantae Gibson, and she's excellent. And
She'll be
then
on
like it's gonna
tomorrow.
be. I'm sorry.
She'll be on the Iccy Show tomorrow.
Oh yes, I seen that. I can't wait. I'm gonna look at that too myself. And it's gonna be, what I'm saying, it's gonna be awesome. A little awesome little event that we're gonna do. It's a charity event that's showing awareness to sickle cell. So I'm hoping that I'm pretty sure it will be.
Yes, definitely. And I love how you ladies are sticking together and working together. I love that. We need a lot more strong women out there. To push a lot of things like sickle cell. I didn't know of that disease until one of my friends said it, and I never heard of it because the doctors, you don't see anything on the walls about it. I go to a blood doctor. I don't really see information about that disease, so I really didn't know. He talked to me about it. She said it's very painful, and he lost a lot of jobs due to the fact of having that disease, and he can't get that unemployment. I don't know what it's called. It's
It's probably Social
Social Security.
Security.
Yes, so
Yes, ma'am.
he can't get Social Security because they say he's too young to get Social
Oh
Security
wow.
with that disease. He's 20, I want to say 28, 29, around that ballpark. But I feel like if you have that severe pain in you have a track record going into the ER or going to the doctor and so much pain, I believe you should have over a certain, say, 20 visits per a year to the doctor for a severe pain. I would write a petition to have people sign that because I feel like that's indicating that they need it. They're
Right.
diagnosed with that disease, so you can't say they're making up this disease. They have it
Right.
on their documentation. So why not make them feel ease and less in pain? I mean, especially
Right.
with snow and the ice and the cold. They say that's the most painful time. Like you guys can know when it's gonna rain like 2, 3 days before. Like when it rained
Yes.
in Texas, when was it, last week or the week before? My boy was in bed 9 days. I kept calling him every single day, not answering. He always talks to me every day. And I finally get in touch with him. He was in the dark with the blanket over his head with like a hoodie. I said, "What's wrong with you? Are you all right?" He's like, "It's the sickle cell. It's so painful, sis. I can't even get out of the bed." He said he was
Yeah.
staying in the bed and he was peeing from the bed in the container because it's so painful. And I feel so bad for people like that. You shouldn't
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
do like
Yes, ma'am, it is. It's a terrible disease. And those of us that do have it, we don't want sympathy for it. We just want everybody to know that it is dominated in 90,000%. Like in 90,000 of African Americans, like it's more dominant in African Americans, but it is in Caucasians too. But we just want everybody to know, like it is a disease, and it is something that we want to have people to know about, because like I said, when we go to the hospital, it's a very difficult time for us. So we really want to get it, what I'm saying, on the road. Like me personally, I'm tired of hurting from it. It's very stressful, very tiring, what I'm saying? But it's nothing that I could do about it but let people know, show awareness to it.
that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They need to be more lenient on that, definitely, because um, I think it's ridiculous. That's why there's medicine out there. Why not give it to the patients that need it? I mean, if they have the definition of that disease, and you know it's a very painful disease, make these people less in pain. Like, that's why the medicine's there, doctors. I mean, come together as one, unite with the patients, and see, how the track record, how many times they're going. Like, if you see it, obviously there's a problem, and if you see it consistency of all those patients, then you know it's a really painful disease. Do the
Yeah,
persistence.
and it is a problem that it needs to be solved. Yes.
Right. And then like I said, I know 3 different people, and that's what they tell me. Y'all tell me it's the same, very painful, and I feel bad. I really do. I really hope they make a change, and I hope you get awarded for making this awareness out there, because it's hard to do something like this, and you're doing it, and I'm proud of you doing that. Keep on going, Queen, and stay strong. Now, is it
Thank you.
hereditary? You're welcome. Is it
Yes, it
hereditary?
is. It is hereditary. Yes, it is.
Wow. So everyone that's paying attention, this is coming. She has it. She's talking about it. She has books coming out, and you have to support someone like this, because she's dealing with it. She's not just making it up. She's dealing with it, living it, life day by day. Like she said, she takes day by day. So, what would you say is your worst day of the ha like? Would you say what is your worst day having it?
During the wintertime,
Wintertime?
it's very effective during the wintertime, when it's very rainy outside, like the fall weather. October is it's gonna get worse for us, because that's when it rains more. And you know what I'm saying, the rain, the weather itself, rain, snow, anything like that, like cold weather, anything like that, it affects us.
Wow, wow. I love your hair. You look beautiful in it. That's my
Thank
favorite
you. Thank
color.
you.
Definitely. Let them know your information, where they can find you. Are you looking for sponsorship? Like,
Yes, we're looking for sponsorship. We're looking for donations, especially for this upcoming event, which is October 9th. Again, I would say it's my second annual Love to Laugh comedy and poetry event. We're looking for donations for that. We're looking for sponsorship to actually continue to keep helping those who are in need. My Cash App is the $ A Better Life 2. My email is a better life for the sickly at gmail.com. My website is a better life for the sickly.com. You can find my book, the first book, The Journey of a Strong Black Woman. Like I said, it has important facts about sickle cell, and lupus, vascular necrosis, things like that.
beautiful.
My best friend who passed away from lupus, she's also in here. I dedicated the book to her. Um, it's
Wow.
just a lot of important facts about what sickle cell is, my journey through sickle cell, what I've done through my life, what I'm saying, things like that. So
So, are you born with it, or can you
yes, I will.
develop it during, like, in the middle of your life? Yeah, you have.
Both. It's actually both, but I was born with it. So I found out that I had it when I was about a week old.
Oh, wow. Oh, dang. So you
Yes,
suffered.
so I've
You
been
suffered your
suffering for
whole
33
life.
years.
Wow, that's terrible. I mean, I'm glad you're here, but that's terrible to hear that you suffered suffered from 1 week all the way to now, and you were probably crying when you were a baby, and they couldn't figure it out. Cause
Exactly.
that, are you over 30?
Am I over 30? Yes, I'm 33 years old.
Okay. You look great, by the way. Um,
Thank you.
you're welcome. So 33 years. Do you feel like more people are getting diagnosed with this disease than when you first say, like when you were 15, 16 years old? When you in the teenage years to now, do you feel like you're hearing about it more often, or more people getting diagnosed with it?
Honestly, yes. I really do feel like there's more getting diagnosed with it because there's not enough awareness to it. Like, there's not enough people that know about what it is. So when they do get with their spouse, you know what I'm saying, it's controversy, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't know if they have it and they know if they do have it. So, you know what I'm saying? The only way you will know is if you go get a blood test done. Get blood drawn, go to your local blood bank or anything like that. Ask them to take a test to see if you have sickle cell disease. I have the SS, which is the full blown. My daughter, who's 14, she has SA. She's the trait. And so when I got pregnant with her, her dad didn't have it, but since I have the full blown disease, it automatically went to her. But it skips it skips generations. So if you have your mother has the if your mother has a trait and your dad has a trait, then you'll have the full blown disease, which is what happened to me. And
Oh,
if your mother has the full blown disease and your dad doesn't have anything, then like I said, it skips. So my daughter automatically had it because of me having full blown disease.
wow, that's crazy. So is your daughter in pain?
No, she's not in pain like me. Trait patients, they don't have as much pain as the ones that do have the full-blown disease, but they do have some of the traits. They do have some of it. They do have the leg pain and they will have the back pain, but as far as that, no. And as far as the vascular necrosis and the hips to shoulders deterioration, I don't think she'll end up with any of that.
Now, what about around the period time? I'm sorry, but around
Around her
the period
menstrual,
time.
or I don't have menstruals anymore,
But was
but
that
around her,
is that the worst you would say, like when you were growing up? Like, would
yes,
you be out
it
of
was,
school
yes.
and stuff from that?
Yes, it was. And like I said, during the winter time, I wasn't really in school much, but I had the opportunity to get with counselors, and I had very good friends that helped me out as far as like with my work and things like that, teaching it to me, stuff like that. So yes.
Wow, that's I'm sorry to hear that, and everyone that's going through that type of stuff. Um, I don't know what to say. I wish that they would do more awareness about it, and I'm glad you're stepping up and taking charge of it, and making something about it. I wish doctors would come and work with you and understand the patients more that have this disease. Like dementia
You
and
just,
Alzheimer's, that's another disease. They don't really do too much research on it, and it's a very deadly disease. Like, they don't remember to when they're chewing, they forget to chew, so they start choking. When you try to help them, they think you're hurting them. I mean,
yeah,
and they'll tell the doctors, "Oh, I was getting hurt," and it's crazy because the doctor's got to make notation, but they don't realize that they have Alzheimer's and dementia, or one or the other. My grandmother
yeah,
passed away from that ugly disease. She had both of them, and my mom was the one taking care of my grandmother because she needed care all the time. But I mean, I see my grandmother deteriorate, like it was crazy, and that's another disease. There's not enough research out there, and they suffer. You really do suffer.
yeah, yes,
And I'm thankful for you to making this awareness. We need more people like you, and we're blessed to have you. At least I am. To make more awareness. Let them know where the on that day, October 9th, you said.
yes, ma'am. It's October 9th here in Lubbock, Texas, 1710 East 4th Street, Lubbock, Texas 79404. It's called Bella's Comedy Kitchen. It's my second annual Love to Laugh Comedy and Poetry red carpet event. It's it's a gala, so it's gonna be no slides, no flip flops, none of that. So it's gonna be a very good event. We got a lot of special guests. We got a community guests coming through, so it's gonna be a very good event, hopefully.
Do people need tickets for that, or is it
Yes,
private?
yes, ma'am. There will be tickets. There's a flyer on my page, which is Shaquita Norris on Facebook, and Dashay.Norris on Instagram. Tickets will be available as soon as we get them printed out. We're just now getting everything formed and stuff like that. It's October 9th, so we have a month and a half to do it. So if you want tickets ahead of time, you could, like I said, inbox me, or you can send it to my Cash App. As soon as we get printed picture, as soon as we print out the tickets, then I'll send you your ticket.
Definitely, definitely. So make sure you go support her. Get that ticket for that event. Make sure you support when her book comes out. Her next book. It will be at the end of this year. Keep our fingers crossed. Everything
This is
goes
also
smooth.
a
And if you
charity
want to,
event. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. This is also a charity event.
oh,
So, yeah.
okay. So make sure. Um, so you know, support her. I would like to see more doctors supporting you. And you know, working with you side by side, going around with the patients, seeing where the most cases are, maybe you guys can figure out some studies on that and maybe come out with a medication on to make people not as in that pain, and make it not as addicting of the pain medication, if that's what they're saying it is, or, I just feel like these diseases that are coming up, more diseases that more people are suffering in them due to the fact of they don't give you the narcotics. And I'm sorry to say, but there is patients that need it. I'm sorry.
Yes, it is.
Even after
Very.
surgery, I had major surgery last year. They didn't give me crap, the Tylenol. And one doctor even told me to take Advil. I'm allergic to Advil. So how you telling your patients to take Advil? It's crazy.
Exactly. Yes. It's just like I don't know. I really don't want to say this, and I'm not really criticizing any of the doctors, but it's just like they don't care. I mean, from my
They don't.
standpoint, most of
I
them, it's just like they don't really care.
Yeah, I feel like they don't care. I'm gonna say it. I've been a patient dealing with doctors and myself on certain health issues, and they don't care. They really don't. I feel like we're just a number to them by our patient ID number. That's all. We're just
Yeah.
another number.
And each prescription that they write, like, it's like they don't even write prescriptions like that either for us. So it's like, well, I really thought like each prescription that they write, like they get paid for it. So I don't know, but however it goes, it's not right.
Definitely. I'm sorry I had a call come in. I'm sorry about that. They were trying to call in.
No, that's okay. Like I said, I just really feel like they just don't care. It's just not like Kid Lamar said, it's about the money.
Yeah. Well, again, any events happening, let me know. I'll get you on the Iccy Show to promote you, what you got going on. We need to have
Appreciate it.
more people out there pushing it state to state, like how you're doing it. You're out in Texas. My boys in Texas. There's someone in Boston I know that has it, and they're the same way out here with the pain medicine. They were giving him Percocet 5 milligrams or something. He said that he told the doctors to keep it. It didn't even touch him. He said it was like a Tylenol, and I was like, wow, that's crazy because that's
It
supposed to be
is.
strong
It
for
pretty
some
much
people.
is. We need something very much stronger, like the narcotics, as far as like maybe Oxycontin or something like that. Like that's strong, but that really doesn't work either because I'm on that too. So
That's crazy. Well, I appreciate you coming on the Icey Show. Is there anything else you would like to bring up before we end this interview?
no, but thank you to all of my followers. If I have followers on the Icey Show, I mean, I appreciate everybody. Thank you. Thank you for
You're very
having me. It's a good blessing opportunity.
You're very welcome and salute. I appreciate you taking the opportunity coming on the Icy Show. And like I said, good luck with everything and stay strong, Queen. I know you're doing good. You look wonderful. You look
Thank
beautiful
you.
as always.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for everyone tuning in on the Icy Show with your girl G Girl. If you want to be on the Icy Show, inbox your girl Jackie Brown with 2 C's, IE Brown. make sure you link with this woman if you want to help push awareness, or you want to make a donation. Make sure you link with her. She's doing some big things. I mean, this is major to be a patient and to make awareness of it. It's very strong, and that's time consuming. So make sure help link with her if you're out there. And this is the Iccy Show tour with 6 days left into the tour from June. I appreciate everyone that's been on the Iccy Show tour, and it's nationwide. That's why we did it like this. So I appreciate it. God bless everyone and have a blessed night. Stay healthy. Peace, love, and respect.